Welcome back, tennis fans. It's Game to Love, and as you can see, I'm not on my laptop today because it is broken, but I had to bring you this news, and it's my reaction to what's happening with Jannik Sinner. And we've heard what Ben's got to say. It is massive news right now. We've got Fonseca winning tournaments, but Jannik Sinner is the big news, and Novak Djokovic has also reacted. Right, let's get straight into it. And before I give my views, let's read what Novak Djokovic had to say about the Sinner 3-month suspension. So he said, "It almost seems like you can influence the outcome if you're a top player and have access to the best lawyers. Sinner and Iga are innocent. It has been proven. Jannik will have a 3-month suspension due to some mistakes and negligence of some members of his team who are working on the tour. This is also something that I personally and many others find strange. I have spoken to several players in the locker room, not only in the last few days, but also in the months before. Most of them are not satisfied with how the whole process has gone and do not think it was fair. Many believe that there was favouritism. We have seen the cases of Simona Halep, Tara Moore and other players who are perhaps less well known, who have struggled for years to resolve their cases or who have been suspended for a long time. I think it is really time to do something and address the system because it is clear that the structure is not working like this. And it certainly isn't. There's been uproar. I have never seen so many players speaking about one issue. Not everyone is in defence of Jannik Sinner. We've seen Stan Wawrinka. Pegula was a bit shady as well in her response. Djokovic here speaking out about it. And as much as I do really admire Jannik Sinner, I am a big fan of his, you've got to be honest here. The treatment he's received does seem different to other players on the tour. How has he been able to negotiate terms of a suspension to not avoid any Grand Slams? He has been suspended from the 9th of February until the 4th of May, which means he will be back in time for Roland Garros. And this has just not been the same treatment to any other player. So you can understand why so many are speaking out and showing their frustration. And I just want to make my point clear. I believe that Jannik Sinner is innocent in the sense that I don't believe he knowingly took a substance. However, there's one thing which is clear, and that is he was very negligent in the fact that he had people in his team who gave him a massage, and therefore he is liable for employing said members in his team. He then didn't act swift enough, I believe, to get rid of these members in the team. So there is certainly loads of question marks. It's not great for the sport, for the top player, the world number one, the guy who has just won the Australian Open, to be at the centre of such a scandal and a case. And there's going to be people who have different varying opinions. Let me know yours in the comment section. But one thing I think most people can agree on is it is not fair. We need to have some uniform body outlining all the rules, because you can't have players banned for years and then other players selecting what periods they're going to be suspended for. And I just don't like the look of the way all of this has played out. I know Ben's had his say, but this is mine. And I am quite passionate on this. I'm a big Jannik Sinner fan, but I don't think this is a good look for him or the sport, and certainly the people who have allowed this to happen. I think it causes so many problems. And I would like for other players to speak out, and any other players who are serving bans to be able to understand why they are unable to even appeal such suspension, and why are they not allowed to select when they're going to be suspended. Doesn't sit right with me at all. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Djokovic isn't pleased, and he's not the only player. Medvedev's making jokes. You've got Zverev speaking about it. It is the whole tennis tour. But Djokovic, I believe, with these comments, has made an even more exciting rivalry with Jannik Sinner. And that's one of the big bonuses I can see from all of this. If you haven't already, please hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you soon. Hopefully with a fixed laptop.